guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to have a sort of spend the day with me situation, and in between I'm going to show you the things that make me feel like the main character, the small effective ways that I romanticize my life with. And in general, this topic has been one of my favorites since 2 or 3 years ago, when I finally realized that I don't need to wait for a certain thing to happen to start being happy. And ever since, I just focused on doing the best that I can to feel whimsical every day. One of the things that just make me immediately feel like I'm the main character of a movie is to wear slippers, whether there are pajamas or night dresses. I don't know if you get it or not, but it just feels like you're in a movie. That's what the character in the movie would do. And it doesn't cost even that much, but it especially makes my night feel like my sleep is very precious. It's just something important for myself. Another thing that I believe can set your tone for the rest of your day is to get ready for your day. The important thing about it, in my opinion, is to think about what getting ready means in your opinion. So as an example, personally, I'm not a fan of makeup. When I'm at home, I love the feeling of the lightness that I'm not wearing anything on my face. I just like to style my hair very simply, because the point of it is that that little action makes me feel like now I'm ready for the day ahead of me. Just take it easy and do whatever, no matter how small it is, that makes you feel like, okay, now you're awake and you are good to go. It can be changing to a dress that you like to wear and makes you feel that way. Or it can be, I don't know, just wearing a lipstick, wearing a certain accessory. Or maybe you would like to do a full makeup. Maybe that is what makes you feel ready. But for me, now I'm ready. As you probably have already seen in my short videos, breakfast is just so important to me. It is so important, and it's like the first motivation of my day. I actually have a folder on Pinterest named breakfast besides every other meals that I save to make. And every day before going to bed, I actually think about what I'm going to eat the next day for breakfast, because it is just like an event for me. For today, I made this bagel sandwich with eggs. And one thing that I really love to do is going out and eat my meals as much as possible, especially breakfast, in the balcony, because it is something that I saved on my Pinterest board, and we all know that our Pinterest board is not going to become reality unless we take an action and do something about it. Even though I really feel cozy and safe eating inside, but it is something that always makes me happy when I go out and I get some sunlight. I just feel like a whimsical creature and a main character. For the past few years, I've been having this very minimal morning routine, and actually I accomplished that over time. And right now it is something that, instead of running away from it and avoiding it, I look forward to doing it. I see it as something that I deserve. Every time that I wake up and I immediately start scrolling, I ask myself, do I deserve to feel that way? And on the other hand, exactly the opposite. Every time that I have a beautiful, great, slow morning routine, which is not even that heavy and hard to do, I feel like that is what I deserve. That's how I want to be feeling.
Soft strums of the warm acoustic guitar.
One of the most important things that I've been loving to do is living seasonal, and I have more things to say about this later. But right now, I want to talk about playlists specifically. So, in general, I like to make playlists for everything, and it is a big game changer. If you don't do that, I really think you should start. So right now, the summer playlist that I worked so hard on and I made at the beginning of the summer looks kind of like a soundtrack of my life. It will be a big nostalgia later on when I hear that songs again and I remember everything that I've done and all the good vibes or the bad vibes, doesn't matter, during the summer. And not only the seasonal playlists, but I think listening to music intentionally and making playlists for different vibes, different times, different moods can kind of again make an event out of that era. So for example, I like to listen to light, beautiful instrumentals the first thing in the morning when I'm still very sleepy. I haven't woke up completely, and then when I get into my day slowly, I play a specific, very feminine playlist for my morning that one of my favorite YouTubers had made. And after that, when I get into productivity, I want to have that energy for my day, then I play my summer playlist. I feel like every part of my day has a different theme, but I think that's something that makes my day more defined.
We keep on moving, we keep on moving along, we keep on rolling. No, we ain't slowing it down. We ain't slowing down. Moving, we keep on moving along, we keep on rolling. Yeah, no, we ain't slowing it down. Let's go. We ain't slowing down, baby. Come and show me how. Gotta do it right now. You know you gotta hold me down. Can I let the moment pass? Good things they never last. Pull up in a whip, you know I had to hit the gas. Yeah, that's premium. Pull up with a team and them ain't worried about the other side. They know that they ain't beating them on everything I love. Word to the man above. Keep it cool, calm, collected. At this point, you get the message. Life is hectic, but we gotta keep it rolling, though. Gotta keep it grooving, keep it moving like we stole it, though. Rolling with the punches, giving hits like we are in a scope. Even though I'm clocking, punching in, I'm independent, though. Staying prayed up, ain't nothing gon' phase us. Ain't never gon' let a lame say what they just made up. I never take a pay cut, we getting what we worth in. I never change the blueprint, cause we know it's really working. Keep on moving, we keep on moving along. Keep it moving, keep it rolling. No, we ain't.
How old were you when you realized you can make rice in the oven? Yes, it's lunchtime and I roasted some corn, some vegetables, and I cooked some beans. And I'm going to eat them with, of course, lemon juice because it is summer and some fresh herbs. About food, something that really excites me. And recently I realized more and I started leaning more into actually eating seasonal, and I realized that that makes me so happy and excited, and I won't miss the certain foods that exist in a certain season. And it's like I'm actually using the advantage that we are given to. And something very important that I want to mention is that I think actually living by the season, and by that I mean by the nature, by the earth, is much more important than having different bed sheets for different months of the year. And I think to truly romanticize your life, the point is, besides shopping and getting cute things, which they can be nice, they can be good, but just relying on those to enjoy your life, I don't think that would do you any good. If you haven't yet started taking advantage of the summer goods, if I were you, I would immediately start eating all different sort of fruits. I would just bite to them raw, or I would make different sort of sweets with them, desserts, with all of these exciting summer recipes that exist. and I would started consuming tomatoes, zucchini, corns, eggplants and bell peppers and all those beautiful vegetables that have more quality during the summer, and to be honest they are even cheaper. It is time for me to go on my weekly grocery shopping, and something that I do every time is that even though I have around 3 or 4 big enough supermarkets like 2 minutes away from my apartment, that to be honest they are enough to do this grocery shopping, but I like to go to another supermarket which is 12 minutes away. I think you have seen this in my other vlogs. That's just something that I do because I figured that to romanticize, to enjoy everything, the key is to make an event out of every single thing that you do. So that's the same about shopping. So I'm going to go to that bigger supermarket to just enjoy this shopping process, and of course I'm going to be listening to my summer playlist, which I'm going to put the link in my description.
Do you hear that? My sanity about to break while everyone I know's out. On a trip, on a boat, on a lake. I'm tired of feeling all FOMO, babe. I don't even care if we stay home. Put our to-do list on ice. We crank the AC to 79 and make a little island right here. And there ain't a palm tree in sight, but there's not a cloud in your blue eyes. If we need
This sweet snack o'clock. Let me put it this way. I'm a snack girly. Even though I try to eat healthy and nourishing meals, I like to have a little bit of snack every day. And I remember seeing all of those luxurious snacks, especially the healthier ones, and they were expensive. And I used to get upset that I cannot afford to buy those snacks. And I used to stick with a piece of chocolate bar, usually small ones. I mean, I didn't have 80 grams bar of chocolate on a daily basis. But after a while, I realized that that little chocolate bar or any other small snacks didn't really fulfill me mentally, and it's not even that enjoyable because it's just very accessible. I can go to the supermarket and just get it and eat it right out of the pocket, and that's not something that my ideal version of myself would do. There is nothing wrong with buying a piece of chocolate, but that was just not interesting to me anymore. That didn't even excite me, and I think our snacks are supposed to excite us. So I started doing something else. I decided to buy that package of sugar-free cookies and eat less of it and eat more of the other things to feel actually satisfied and fulfilled. That's what I've been recently doing, and let's just say it feels luxurious. Of course, we are going to take it outside. Guys, I found this in my drawer. My mom brought me these the last time she came to visit me, and I didn't think that I would need them, to be honest, so I just kept them in my drawer. Today when I saw them, I thought, you know what, let's actually use them. Still, I don't think like I need them, but something that I think can make your life more romantic is to have physical, actual, small and cute stuff surrounding you. So I'm going to write random stuff on these papers, and they can be like motivation, they can be small things, even maybe some reminders. I want to take it easy. They are just piece of papers, and this is my own apartment. I can write whatever I want to. I can do the same on the notes on my phone or reminder, but I think that's what makes it cute and romantic and joyful, playful, kind of like when we were children, to write down stuff and put it on the wall like we used to. I I think we barely do that nowadays.
Hanging on, walking tall. Some days I got no use for it all.